tell myself you don't mean a thing, and what you got gonna hold on me, but when you're not there, I just scream. I tell myself that I don't care that much.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel, where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing, talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, my next reaction, we're going to go over to Brazil. That's right. Who am I talking about? Mr. Henrique himself. That's right. And he has done another cover, Only Love Can Hurt Like This. Now, I believe that this is a cover from Paloma Faith's song. Paloma Faith is a English artist. She lives in Stoke Newington. That's where I was born. And so I know a hell of a lot about her. She's a singer, songwriter, and an actress as well. And she is an amazing artist and so down to earth as well. She really is. So it's a really nice thing that number one, I can relate to this performance. Number one, it's kind of close to me, being that I know the artist and the artist is still living and breathing. You know, because majority of the time, don't get me wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, that's Mr. Henrique. His covers majority are from people who are no longer with us. So it's nice to see an artist. Well, I can't say it's for the ones that when he's singing Portuguese in his native language and those particular artists, because I don't know those artists. I just appreciate what he's doing with the song. But with the American or English artists, then I know if they're living or breathing. So Paloma Faith is certainly living and breathing. I think she's just turned about, say, 40 or 41 maybe, or 39, around about that age. She is an independent artist, and I believe just like Gabriel Henrique, sorry. And yeah, she's one of the most hardest singers out there. She's turned down so many deals, it's unreal. She knows what she wants. She's been hurt and burned by a record company a number of times over, and she's like, sod this, I'm gonna do this by myself. So it's nice to see that Mr. Henrique himself is sort of like in the same page, where he's independent, doing his own thing. She gets invited to loads of talk show hosts and all that kind of stuff. I'm not too sure if Mr. Henrique does the same thing as well. But let me know, does he get interviewed on TV shows, or is it just majority of the time he's just doing competitions and you know, YouTube channels? Let me know about that. Now, look, if you haven't done already, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification button to indicate to you when my next uploads will be. Now, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it?
I tell myself you don't mean a thing, and what you got gonna hold on me, but when you're not there,
I wonder why I chose this song.
I just scream. I tell myself that I don't care that much, but I feel like I die till I feel your touch. Only love can hurt like this. Only love can hurt like this.
Ooh, only love can hurt like this.
Most happy I dedicate. Only love can hurt like this. Said I wouldn't care if you walk away, but every time you're there, I'm begging you to stay. When you come close, I just tremble, and not every time you go, it's like a knife that cuts right to my soul. Only love can hold like this. Only love can hold like this.
Ooh.
Must have been a dedicated.
I love the way it's going down up.
Only love can hold like this.
Showing so much dimension in this song.
Only love can hold like this. You kisses for me to my skin. Only love can hold like this. But at the sweetest pain, burning hurt through my veins.
Wicked.
Love is torture, makes me more sure. Only love can hold like this. Only love can hold like this.
I was waiting for it.
You kisses for me through my skin. Only love can hold like this. Only love can hold like this. You kisses for me through my skin. Only love can hold like this.
So that was Gabriel Henrique with Only Love Can Hurt Like This. And Paloma Faith, when she sings it, he was doing, obviously he made it his own. But when it came to the chorus, Only Love Can Hurt Like This, that part, and when he goes higher, it's exactly on the same note as what Paloma Faith is doing. And then he just Enrique'd it. Yeah, Enrique'd it. That's what I'm going to call it. Anytime when Mr. Enrique does a song, of a cover song, and he hits the kettle noise, and you see the arrangement is completely different from the original. Okay, well, I'll say completely different. I'll say, like, say, he keeps in about, say, 20% of the original, and the rest is just his. The rest is just his design. I love that about him. There's so many people that does covers and they sing it word for word, note for note. And it's like, well, okay, you can sing the song, but where's your identification in this song? You know, there's only a handful of artists that make the song their own. And then you can say, okay, I can see what he's done with it. I can see what she's done with it. You know, and it's much more sweeter when you see somebody else's interpretation of a song which you're normally familiarized with, a certain pattern, melody pattern, change into a different pattern which works equally as good as the original. I love hearing that. I love seeing artists being inventive. I really do. And it almost seems to me that these are artists who are majority are the songwriters rather than just singers. And I feel that Gabriel Henrique is a singer-songwriter and a performer and an entertainer as well. There's, like I said, I've seen a number of collaborations, as I've also reacted to a collaboration as well. And I feel that there's no, even though the respect is there, I've yet to see someone with the equal power, equal passion, equal drive as Mr. Enrique. I'm not saying that I'm not talking about as in the collaboration. I'm not talking about as a solo artist and solo artist, because there is many solo artists coming from Brazil, female artists that is like, what did I just hear? You know, that feeling. Look in my gospel playlist, and you see what I'm talking about there. But it's my gospel playlist and my ballad playlist and my soulful playlist as well. And you see what I'm talking about by artists that are on the same caliber. And I know that's hard for me to say and hard for you to understand. But yes, on the same caliber as Mr. Enrique. But I've yet to see or witness somebody of his same caliber that is going to be doing a collaboration. So far, I've seen him drown out artists when it comes to him singing. He's always going to be himself. He should never tone down when he's doing a collaboration. He must be himself. which means when A-list artists come to do a collaboration with him, they've got to bring their A game. They really got to bring their A game, or else they're going to get swallowed up by him. They really are. You know, he's been blessed. He is really, really, truly being blessed. I couldn't believe when I was told that he can't speak English. I was like, what? He's designed for greatness. He really is. And for that reason, I salute you. Boom!
This is for